Salutations, everyone. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. I'm Lord Forward. We are still here in the Realms in Exile mod. We've got a new queen on the throne after her father was eaten by a troll. She's not as good as he is at ruling her realm. In particular, the income is a real problem. I've been reorganizing and trying to do stuff. Trying to consolidate duchy titles under kingdom titles and all that, but we're still not making much money. We just have so many vassals. Where are you? I'm really actually kind of curious. Because I'm at or above vassal limit, he won't even consider it. I mean, I guess I created duchy for Regian, and that helps. I don't really have a lot of good moves. That would save us 3 people, though. Obviously, I don't want to grant away any empire titles. I've already granted away most of the kingdom titles. Okay, let's go talk to this guy, was it? No, this guy. I'm at my vassal limit still. Okay, gotta do it. I guess I'll consolidate this area into some duchies. Once I have some cash. This guy keeps submitting to me as a subject and then keeps leaving. Silly. This guy still won't convert. Or actually, it's a different guy now, isn't it? Still won't consider it. Still, that does consolidate some. I can vassalize a nearby person. Awesome. This is the one I wanted to pick up, right? Oh no, I didn't necessarily want to pick up that one, but these guys are level 4 Blood of Numenor. That's pretty good. Do we have any notch there? Our heir is our sister, interestingly enough. Okay, I would have assumed it was the son. I guess because he's off running a mercenary company or something. I suppose I could try giving him land. No, he would still remain independent. Interesting. I'm trying to figure out if I've got anyone I can marry off to that person. Doesn't help. He will not accept it because of the difference in the Numenorian blood. Okay. Oh, the Bremen will submit. If I hadn't waged war recently, the guy would totally submit. Okay. I guess I just don't wage war for a little while. Focus on consolidating more duchies. Sure, you can have this duchy. That moves 4 over, which should work very well. And I can vassalize somebody else. Oh, nice. I finally got those guys in my realm. Talk about annoying, huh? What are we doing towards Arnor? Still not even a full 1/4 of the way. Just over a 1/4 of the way there. I wonder how long the recently waged war penalty lasts. I think I'll try to get a claim up here again. I do have claims on the Lonely Isles, too. Too far to interact with, though. I need a way to jump further down the coast. I don't think I have any holdings I can stick these guys in. Not really. Some of these have to eventually be finished, right? 200. Ugh. Very slow going, this colonization. It is nice that it is slightly automated, but it's still extremely slow. And we are only level 1 Blood of Numenor, so we probably will not live nearly as long as the father. Okay, I need 200 there. Realm is remote from ours. I think I'll do the close bonds, head towards Grateful Aging, since we're so close already. You've recently waged war. Where is the plague? Plague? Huh. I'm not seeing anywhere near our homeland at all. Okay, I will do that. This might be the breakthrough we need to get to the lower half of the map. Once I can get out of debt. Okay, let's declare war for a single... Basically, oh, actually 2 provinces. I know I wasn't going to declare war and all that, but it's too good of an opportunity, him being weak like that. And hopefully we've consolidated our income enough and our lands that we can afford to pay for my troops for a while. Okay. -3. It's not that bad. Oh, I can gaze into the plant here, though. Got a learning perk. If we can ever, I mean ever, get this last thing. Although I could add stuff to the Dudadan culture. Now this is an interesting idea. Dune Sea Nomads. Gold, salt, and spice. Republican legacy. Probably none of those, honestly. What else have we got? Beacon of learning, chivalry, equitable. Something that gives me money. No negative opinion of other cultures now. 100% more feasts. Feasts are already ridiculously expensive, game. Water rituals wouldn't be bad. Huh. Some of these are interesting. Warrior priests. There's not a lot that just gives you money, really. Well, that is very defensive. Plus 10% tax might be the best I've got offhand. Ugh, no, not state ransoming. Let's do maritime mercantilism. Can't do that yet for 20 years. Okay. %10 income up while at war. Good. That will make life easier. And here's my navy. Well, kind of. The siege is so slow. Without that, the combat traits, sieging things takes forever. You wouldn't think that 25% would make such a huge difference, but it does. looks like we're gonna have a fight. And no, we didn't. We lost 11 guys and killed 7,000. That wasn't a fight. That was just a massacre. There we go. Now I can extort my subjects for money, which is always a little bit of a risk, but a great source of income. There we go. Now I can create titles and stuff if I need to. 62 there. Okay. I guess I just keep sieging things down until he gives up. Oh, and utilize this, of course. I'm going to obviously lose more money as the colonization continues, but and I inherited something I don't want. I think the blood of Gondor is pretty much gone. Or blood of Numenor, I should say. I guess I'd like to try and get Numenor in exile this run, but we'll see if we collapse under our own weight at some point. Obviously, I haven't been pursuing the Numenor in exile particularly directly. I've kind of wandered around a bit. That person, on the other hand, that is our nephew, which is our brother's. Ugh, I don't think there's any way for us to make that person our heir, but wow, that would be a really nice heir. A level 5 Numenorian blood. Very happy to pull that one off. Okay. Wait, what? Our Chancellor has a title that should really belong to us. Okay, well, at least he's not trying to revolt on me with it at the moment. And more importantly, we now have land to border some of these guys in the south, which is kind of what I was after. Don't think much changes. Sadly, no. Okay. On that note, I guess I gotta let my men-at-arms repair, and then we should start making money again. Yep, there we go. Oh, let's hold court. Why not? How bad can it be? Oh, no way I'm giving you Minas Tirith. We'll do a compromise. Okay, well, we're at least ordained. Or, stuff. There's a +10 vassals on the Numenorian crown. Should have done that ages ago. It's a little tricky because... it's just really tricky. Okay, that is the start of hopefully a vassalization campaign through the north. Awesome. What? That's weird. Maybe it hasn't updated yet. That is still going to be... Oh, actually, I can use that. +5 monthly diplomacy. Not particularly great, but not particularly terrible either. If these guys ever swap to being our subjects, we can very quickly snap up the rest of the north. Wallenfolk has a lot of tributaries. I might just not do much at the moment, because they're just going to eventually swap to us. Hopefully. I am bankrupt. Oh. I'm no longer bankrupt. She will accept a low feudal obligation, which is fine. Will you submit to mine different faith? But you will convert to the correct faith. It's the recent waged war is our problem for a lot of this. And that is an evil orc, which means I should be able to just declare war and conquer the area. I know I said it's the declaring war that's a problem, but in this case, I think I'm kind of justified. Got to deal with the remains of Arndune. Okay. This could be a big war, actually, in the scheme of things, because I'm fighting this guy as well. But as we know, they don't last very long against our armies. Unless they get extremely lucky, I think we're good. Earthquake will take care of itself. Most of the Gondorian nobles are absurdly wealthy, so... Though they're calling in a lot of allies. There we go, 750 gold. Perfect. Okay. What can I do here? We already own that. Can't do that. Probably can do this, though. There we go. go. And that should very much clean up our vassal limit issue for a while. $54. Don't see their armies anywhere. I guess I march north and see what... Ah! I found an army, everyone. And that says I will lose decisively if I fight there. Let's not lose decisively, please. Now, obviously, can you fully believe what the numbers are? Not really, but decisively lose seems fairly decisive. Again, my goal here is just to win the war. I do not care about the battles. We can do this all without a battle, the better. There we go. Good. More land in the north reclaimed for good. Actually, wait a second. What was going on there? Oh, it's a settlement. Wait, one of my vassals already owns this? She must have gotten pushed out of it and still retained control of it. Interesting. Let her deal with that. Guess what? I'm no longer remote from your lands. Wait. This person got their independence somehow? Interesting. I conquered that area, but I guess it doesn't matter. There's 2 orcs there. Oh, I don't necessarily want a protectorate there. Okay, vassalization, that's good enough though. Let's take this area. Oh wait, what am I doing? I've gone way past 20 minutes. Sorry everybody. I'll see you guys all next time as we continue our conquest of Arnor. See you all then. Bye for now.